Plaintiff Laura O'Dunsey says she met the defendant on a party line when she was 10 and he was 14. And at the age of 16, they had sex and she got pregnant with twins. Laura claims the defendant then became physically abusive, and now he refuses to take financial responsibility for their children. So she's suing for back child support. Defendant John Parker says Laura's the violent one who even went to jail for attacking someone with a knife. John claims Laura had him falsely arrested on numerous occasions, and he insists he's been paying his child support in cash. John's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
We met on the party line when I was 10 and he was 14. First time we met was in August of 2003. We had sex and I got pregnant. And
what age were you?
16.
All right.
And he denied the kids. He said that they weren't his. So
That's not true.
3 months later, he came around because I gave him a picture of the kids and he said that they look like him. Okay. So he, admitted to being the father to them. And in April of this year, he came to my house. He wasn't invited to my house. He came to my house and he strangled me in front of our 5-year-old son.
That's not true.
Why?
I don't know. He's crazy. He's psycho. And he's a pervert. Yeah, I called the police. I made a police report. The police came over. I got a restraining order on him. And he kidnapped the kids in the early of 06 to get welfare benefits for them.
How long did he keep them?
He kept them for about a month. He refused to let me see them.
Sir, you give me some background on this case before we get to the child support she's suing you about.
First of all, she's crazy. I've been going through a lot of stuff with this young lady right here. She's been in and out of group homes, in and out of jail.
For what? What type of charges?
She attacked her stepmother with a knife. So that's the reason why she had to go to jail.
Is that true, man?
No, that's not true.
She's put me in jail several times for things I didn't do. She's got the kids taken. She's
for what?
Neglected them.
Okay.
I got it on paper. She's
your children?
Yeah, my children. She's got my kids.
Had your children taken?
My kids taken.
Let me see your paperwork.
And she was in jail while this was going on.
Ma'am, what child support payments are you suing him for? Do you have an order where he was required to pay child support? And if so, how many months has he failed to do so? Let me have it, please, Doyle. Ma'am?
He actually owes me, I think it was since January of last year. And I'm not gonna lie, he gave me money. He only gave me $151.
It's never enough.
Every time I give her money, it's never enough.
Whatever I do.
But he's supposed to give me $262, and out of all the months that went through, he's only giving me $151. I have to basically,
Is that true?
Sir, I pay for other things. I don't have to give her the cash. Know why? Because I paid for all the things that she had problems with the kids. I paid for everything, and I had a receipts to prove.
However, sir, the problem you have, and I tell men this all the time, when the court gets involved, in which they should always be involved in child support cases, they should not trust a man to make payments in a timely manner. All of us men are not trustworthy enough to pay in a timely manner. We'll come up with an excuse every month. I'm late because my tire went out. That's why I think the courts should always be involved. And when women say, I'm going to put you on child support, I'm going to put you on, you should. You should, so that you can have the child's money. It shouldn't be a threat to the man. It should be a fact that you're telling him, and that the court is going to order an amount that you pay based on your income. And at that point, you should pay through the court. Because if you pay directly and have no record of your payment, you don't get credit. And many times, if you do have a record of payment that occurred outside the court, it's at the discretion of the judge. The judge can say, well, that was a gift. You were ordered to pay $262 to the court, and we would have written a check to her. Since you didn't do that, we're not giving you credit. I'm not that type of judge, but you have to show me more than a couple of grocery bills, sir. Show me something showing that you gave her money, that would be used for child support. No diaper receipts, no grocery market receipts, a receipt for cash.
I have one, Your Honor. I gave her cash.
The 151, right?
Yes. I gave her.
And that's what she says. You've only given her one payment for $151.
The rest of the time, I paid her cash.
Sir, I told you that unless you have evidence of that, you certainly won't get any credit.
But what if you paying bills? I paid bills.
That's irrelevant, sir. No, sir. You
I
have
got receipts for it and all that.
No, sir. You have to give it to her or give it to the court. And I'm sure you knew that.
I didn't know that.
He got a paper in the mail saying he has to give me child support. The same paper that I gave you, he has it too.
Your emotional distress is for what?
$5,000.
For what?
For all the things I've been through. Just Mathis, I box. I have a boxing career, and I put my boxing career on hold to deal with all these things right here. Deal with what? You haven't told me. To deal with she's cussed out my mother. She's came over my house.
Well, you didn't sue her?
No.
Stand up. State your name.
Your Honor, my son, he do take care of his kids. I'm not saying it because I'm his mother. He do take care of his kids. I have seen him when he get money to take over there from him. A lot of times I have took him. I have a good son here. He's on. He take care of his kids.
We were talking at this point about the emotional distress, so I'll get back to him. Go ahead, sir. Emotional distress. You still haven't told me anything other than she cussed your mother out.
She drives to my house.
And that's what?
Asks for money. I give her money and she called me the same day. She asks me for gas.
So that's emotional distress. For her asking for money, the mother of your child asking you for money, you consider that emotional distress. They ordered you to give $262, not all this other stuff you're alleging you gave. Judgment for the plaintiff with regard to child support, your emotional distress, that's dismissed. Her cursing out your mother, calling you about child support is not harassment or emotional distress. She's supposed to call you. Have a good day, sir. Case dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff.